Often, challenges arise in our lives that force us to look beyond the surface and explore our existence more deeply and attentively. Spiritual awakening is a transformation that awakens the soul to a new reality and understanding. Although it can be painful, awakening offers us the chance to find deeper meaning in our lives. During this journey, we discover that chaos can precede clarity and that light emerges from shadows. Each step is a chapter in the story of your evolution, and while each path is unique, we all seek to understand who we truly are. As you progress in this inner search, you begin to understand that problems and difficulties are not mere coincidences or punishments, but rather opportunities for growth. Each obstacle you face is like a teacher, offering valuable lessons that shape your perspective and strengthen your spirit. You realize that true transformation occurs not in the absence of problems, but in the way you face them and learn from them. With each overcoming, your soul expands, and you become more resilient and compassionate. During this process, your connection with your inner self deepens. You begin to listen more to your intuition, that still, persistent voice that is often drowned out by external noise. By making room for this inner wisdom, you begin to make decisions that are more aligned with your true purpose. This connection with yourself brings a sense of peace and security, even when the world around you seems chaotic. You learn to trust the flow of life, knowing that each experience has a greater purpose. In addition, the practice of gratitude becomes an essential part of your routine. By recognizing and giving thanks for the small, daily blessings, you change your perspective and begin to see the beauty in the simple things. Gratitude opens your heart and allows you to appreciate life more deeply, rather than focusing only on problems and difficulties. This feeling of gratitude transforms your vibration, attracting more positivity and abundance to you. Finally, you understand that spiritual awakening is an ongoing process. There is no end point, but rather a series of cycles of growth and renewal. You become more comfortable with the idea that life is a series of ups and downs, and that each phase has its value and importance. By understanding this impermanence, you free yourself from expectations and pressures, allowing yourself to live more authentically and fully. This deep acceptance is the true sign of an awakened soul, ready to live each moment with intensity and purpose. On the path to spiritual awakening, the first stage throws us into chaos, a storm of unexpected events that shake our inner world. It is as if the universe shakes us, taking the ground from under our feet. This process can manifest itself in many ways: questioning your purpose, facing a difficult relationship, an accident that changes everything, or an illness that arises. These events are the trigger for an internal collapse, revealing that our ego was never in control. For some, the awakening is spontaneous, without suffering, showing that it is possible to grow spiritually without pain. More and more people are experiencing spontaneous awakenings, indicating a shift in collective consciousness. This shows us that transformation does not have to be painful and can be as natural as the rain or the morning sun. Whatever your path to awakening, there will be big questions about who you are, your mission, your purpose, and what you came to this world to do. These questions pull you away from a superficial life, calling you to a more meaningful existence. It is not just waking up to a new day, it is waking up to a new life, a new you. Accept your awakening as a call to free yourself from the illusions that keep you asleep, to come out of your cocoon and become the magnificent being you were always destined to be. Allow yourself to explore this new awareness with curiosity and courage. Each small discovery about yourself is a step towards your true essence. Appreciate each step, for this is how you will find the true meaning of your existence. Treat yourself with kindness and patience. You will realize that self-love and compassion are fundamental. Understand that spiritual awakening is a marathon, not a sprint, where each step, each small victory, and even each setback have their place in your evolution. Learn to value your achievements and forgive your failures, understanding that each one of them contributes to your spiritual maturity. Another positive aspect of this process is the practice of detachment. Letting go of the ties of the past, letting go of limiting beliefs and old patterns are essential attitudes to open yourself to the new. Letting go does not mean forgetting or denying what was, but rather recognizing what no longer serves your growth and allowing yourself to move forward. Over time, You will realize that by letting go, you make room for new opportunities and experiences that are more relevant to you. In addition, you will begin to recognize the interconnectedness of everything around you. The feeling of separation diminishes, and you realize that you are part of a greater whole. This understanding brings a deep sense of peace and belonging. You see yourself reflected in people, in nature, in the universe, and you understand that your actions and thoughts impact the whole. This new perspective inspires a sense of responsibility and a genuine desire to contribute positively to the world. Finally, spiritual awakening teaches you to live in the present. You learn that the now is all there is, and that it is where true happiness and fulfillment reside. Appreciate each moment, no matter how simple, as an opportunity for growth and connection. Live with an open mind and heart, ready to accept whatever comes with gratitude and trust. This is the true gift of awakening, the ability to live fully, with purpose and love. After the chaos comes the ecstasy phase, like the golden hour of the day for the soul. In this phase, everything is illuminated by a radiant, warm light, where you not only feel alive, but also realize that you are part of the cosmos, connected to everything around you. The world becomes a palette of vibrant colors, the trees whisper secrets, the birds sing their favorite melodies, and the flowers seem to bloom on their own. You feel full of joy and enthusiasm, triggering a variety of positive feelings that you may not have experienced in years. You may ask yourself, why do I feel so joyful? The answer is simple, because your heart is awakening. When you truly tune into your heart as you awaken, it fills with emotions such as compassion, connection, and genuine love. The ecstatic phase is not only an explosion of positive feelings, but also an opportunity to explore new dimensions of yourself. It's as if you're unlocking internal doors that were previously closed, revealing hidden talents and abilities. You begin to realize that life can be richer and more full of possibilities than you imagined. Each new discovery is an invitation to delve deeper, and you become more curious about what the future may hold. Over time, this joy is not just a passing sensation, but a state of being that begins to shape your daily life. You learn to see challenges and difficulties in a new light, no longer as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth and learning. The way you view the world changes, and this is reflected in your interactions with those around you. You become a beacon of positivity, inspiring others to seek that inner light as well. As you move forward, this new perspective also offers you the chance to build a future that resonates more with your true essence. You become more aware of your choices and how they impact your life and the lives of others. This ecstatic stage is a powerful time to plant the seeds of a life that truly reflects who you are and what you want to achieve. Use this time to create a solid foundation for a bright future, where every step you take is an authentic expression of your own inner light. The wonder begins here, in the third stage, where you begin to feel guided, as if someone invisible is shaping your path. Synchronicities become your new normal, your intuitive abilities sharpen, resonating with choices and directions that align with your soul's purpose. At this stage, your gifts begin to emerge. Abilities in the arts, or even spiritual gifts that you never knew you had, may suddenly emerge. It's hard not to get attached to this stage. You feel like you're on a perpetual honeymoon with your soul. But like any honeymoon, this stage has an expiration date. Many make the mistake of believing that they are in a state of endless bliss, but in reality, it is just a beautiful chapter in a multifaceted journey. As you move deeper into this stage, you begin to realize that the invisible guidance is not just about finding your way, but about developing a truer understanding of what truly matters to you. The synchronicities you experience are not just coincidences, but signs that you are on the right path. This is a time when you can connect with your intuition and begin to trust it fully. As your gifts emerge, you begin to see life from a new perspective and experience a sense of clarity that once seemed distant. However, while you enjoy this heightened state, it is important to remember that continued growth requires adaptation and change. The ecstatic phase is like a stepping stone that prepares you for the challenges that lie ahead. Over time, the intensity of this stage may diminish, and you may begin to feel less excited. Don't be discouraged. This is part of the process. Each phase has its purpose and sets the stage for the next level of your spiritual evolution. It is a chance to integrate the lessons learned and begin to apply them in a more practical way in your daily life. As you adjust to this new reality, where intuition and synchronicities have become your guides, you also begin to appreciate the importance of being present in the moment. This full presence allows you to navigate challenges with greater confidence. The realization that each experience is a lesson in disguise becomes second nature. This clarity brings a great sense of peace, even as you face life's inevitable turbulence. As your gifts and abilities continue to blossom, you may feel a calling to share these talents with the world and a growing sense of urgency to contribute to the collective well-being. This is a clear sign that you are beginning to align your life with your soul purpose. Every act, no matter how small, is an expression of your spiritual growth and a way of giving back to the universe for the blessings you have received. Eventually, you begin to understand that true spirituality is not about achieving a final state of perfection, but about embracing the constant flow of growth and transformation. Each step of your awakening is a layer of your evolution, and each lesson learned is a step toward greater authenticity and fulfillment. By embracing the impermanence and beauty of your path, you open yourself to a more authentic life, embracing each moment with renewed awareness and an open heart. The transition to the next phase can be challenging, but it is also an opportunity to solidify the things you have learned. By recognizing the changes and challenges that arise, you will understand that they are like an opportunity for you to grow even more. This is the time to use the skills and intuitions you have developed to face new situations with confidence and serenity. Spiritual awakening is not a straight line, but a path full of twists and turns. Each teaching, including the one that is yet to come, contributes to your evolution and strengthens your connection with your true self. Do not resist the flow of this process, because in the next stage, you may find yourself in a vast space known as the dark night of the soul, where your old self meets your new self face to face. You may feel directionless, and that is okay. It is part of life. In this phase, you may experience a void, not of absence, but a space where you feel confused and face a spiritual crisis characterized by loss of meaning, uncertainty, hopelessness, and deep doubts about your true place in the universe. This awakening is not just a bad day or a difficult time. It is an emotional and spiritual transformation that feels like a dismantling of the ego. It is crucial that you understand that this is not an end, but rather a rebirth. Your soul is integrating all that you have learned and is setting the stage for you to emerge as a renewed being. During this phase, you may feel inclined to reflect deeply, write in a journal, or engage in activities such as walking in nature, absorbing its healing powers. Remember that each step of this process is necessary and valuable. Even in the most difficult moments, know that you are evolving and becoming a better person. Enjoy each moment, because in doing so, you will find the true meaning of your existence. This stage awakens self-love, allowing changes to take hold within you. Remember that this void is also a time when you can discover talents, gifts, and passions that may have been hidden by your old self or by life circumstances. You begin to hear your heart's calling more clearly, and following that calling will show you the path forward. When you are ready, when your soul feels that you have learned enough, you will begin to leave this void, and it will be amazing. Your beliefs, your mindset, and even your physical reality can change. If you ever go through the dark night of the soul or feel the emptiness I mentioned, know that you are not alone. Many people are going through a spiritual awakening. The journey may seem long, and you may feel anxious for it to end, but trust. Don't skip steps. Each one has its lesson, and each lesson is a step towards the next level of your spiritual evolution. Your soul is wise. It knows what it can handle and what lessons you need to learn. As you overcome the dark night and the void, you will discover that you are stronger than you imagined. You will have crossed the trenches of your soul and found your true path. This period is like the dawn after a long night, a time of self-care and acceptance. During this time, you are likely to find an inner peace that you have not felt in a long time. It is the result of allowing transformations to occur in the void, a work of self-healing and internal reconstruction. At this time, your spiritual journey begins to feel less like a roller coaster and more like a gentle ride over gentle hills. While the terrain may still be uneven, you now have a steady steering wheel, your intuition, and reliable wheels, your new wisdom. This period of spiritual stability is like arriving at a calm beach after weathering the winds of your inner turmoil. You are no longer struggling to survive. You are beginning to build something with the raw materials your soul has given you. In the last phase, you become a different person. Your perspectives have changed. You have experienced despair and hope, isolation and unity. All of these experiences are now part of you, helping you become a stronger person. Your relationships may take on new dimensions. You may resonate at a frequency that may not match everyone from your past, and that's okay. You're not leaving them behind. You're moving forward, and those who are meant to be in your life will also catch up with you at some point. This is the stage where your purpose becomes much clearer. You've left behind the expectations of society, family, and even your old dreams that no longer serve you. You're free to decide what really matters to you. You've cleared the fog that was preventing you from seeing your true path. Although it's a moment of silence, don't mistake it for stagnation. It's more like the deep silence beneath a rough ocean on the surface. You're living life, perhaps as you always have, but now with much more meaning. Everything starts to look different. You see everything more clearly because you're tuned into a higher frequency. The situations you attract into your life, the experiences, the people, and the opportunities will be more aligned with your authentic self because you have undergone an expansion of consciousness. You now appreciate every little thing. Every little detail feels like a blessing, a gift from the universe to you. The new you, formed in each phase of your awakening, is ready to take on the world. Imagine that, like a growing tree, you have gone through each stage and have now blossomed into a unique perspective where each experience, each trial, and each moment has contributed to the person you have become. Like a strong, rooted tree, you not only live, but you thrive. And in doing so, you make the world around you thrive as well. Each phase has had its beauty and its lessons, shaping you into a wiser and more unique person. Remember, a tree does not just grow upwards, it also roots itself deep into the earth. Your spiritual growth requires reaching new heights and rooting yourself deeply. Both are essential to a balanced and fulfilled life. Your spiritual awakening may not follow the exact stages mentioned here, as everyone has their own path. So, do not be afraid or fearful, no matter what stage you are in. Know that everything has its purpose, and your wise and knowledgeable soul will always guide you towards what you need to learn to be who you truly are. After all, you will begin to develop new interests, perhaps try some spiritual practices, open yourself up to meeting new people, acquiring new knowledge, and much more. Every book you read, every meditation you do, and every person you meet becomes an essential part of your growth. This period is marked by an insatiable curiosity and a genuine desire for deeper understandings about everything. The connections you make now are more authentic, meaningful, and lasting. You attract people who are also seeking to grow, develop, and evolve. Conversations are deeper, encounters more meaningful. You begin to form a support network that understands your journey and shares your aspirations. This circle of support is vital, as it offers love, encouragement, and wisdom when you need it most. It is also a period of great creativity. With a more open mind and an expanding spirit, you find new ways to express yourself. Whether through art, writing, music, or any other form of expression, you feel a growing need to share your truth with the world. This is the time to use your gifts and talents to make a difference, to inspire and help others in their own awakenings. And finally, you discover the importance of balance. You understand that spiritual awakening is not about achieving a perfect and eternal state of enlightenment, but rather about finding harmony between all aspects of your life. You learn to better deal with the most difficult situations and begin to accept both the light and the shadow within you. It is this balance that allows you to continue growing, learning, and evolving, becoming more and more the most authentic expression of who you truly are. If the content of this video was meaningful to you, I invite you to share it with the people in your life, so that they too have the opportunity to find inspiration and comfort in their own spiritual journey. Have a beautiful life, full of peace and fulfillment. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.